Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 8th episode of Munou na Nana, Talentless Nana. Although honestly, I think I would call her Detective Nana at this point, because that's what she really brings to the table. Being able to just not only lie very well, trick people, but also, get down to the mysteries of things. Just get a little bit of information, see through the inconsistencies, and be able to, deduce the truth, So Nana, the more I watch the show, the more it feels wrong to call her talentless. That's kind of what I'm getting at. But last episode, she finally took down the necromancer, just dead, I'm pretty sure. Which means Shinji is dead as well, though he was always dead, but now he's like double dead. That's what I would say. But Nana once again just skimming. Once again survives another enemy for her enemy, right? Everyone here is her enemy. But she's doing pretty well on her murder spree so far. We'll see if that continues. But I need to stop messing up names. Like I think I called him Sunakawa. His name is Sunakichi. Some of these names just they don't stick in my head. Like something Sawa. There was that was another character whose name I can't remember. Like, why can't everyone have a name like Nana? Just very simple, easy to remember. 2 syllables, repeating syllables. That's an easy one to remember. Why can't it do that for me? But that's all I really had to say going into it. So if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and support me at Patreon if you want early access to these videos as well as the picture-in-picture version access. So now we can jump in, see how things go. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we just, tossed Yuka off the cliff, as she does. He's seen better days. It's just disgusting to look at. Okay. Where are we going with that? Okay, we're all set up now. Yeah, if you ever wonder why I kind of looked back and forth a little bit during when I first started recording, it's because I had to make sure of a few things. Make sure that the subs that I see are pretty much in sync with the subs that you're going to see at the bottom there. And make sure that it's actually showing up properly on the recording software, on OBS, Basically those 3 different, from my perspective, views of the subtitles, all gotta be there and functional and in sync. So usually spend the first 10 seconds or so on that. Although sometimes I'll delay it a little bit if there's something exciting to happen on screen at the beginning. And I have OBS on my second monitor over there. He looks really important in that shot, but we haven't seen any of that on the show yet. Him making a real splash, him being relevant. Even though it very much looks like, if we didn't already have Nana as our bad guy, he would look like the main bad guy from some of the shots we get of him. That's kind of because you kill them, yeah. That wasn't he the one talking about not playing with the dead, and now she's talking about using corpses? Oh, are we actually finally gonna get some focus on her? I'll take that. Okay, that is an ability. I'll volunteer for you to test that out on me. I mean, not exactly wrong. No, she's a lesbian. We know how Chinatsu, swings. You bitch. Not in the case. Can you prove it was me? Wow, what a conversation. Is she behind her? Or is she just messing with her? Okay, she can't just kill her that quickly. We barely got any time with her. Like, this really escalated quickly, damn. She's like, yeah, she was definitely not expecting this. Ooh, as she just penetrates deeper and deeper, pinning her down. I'm a little bit surprised Nana's doing this. I mean, I wouldn't expect that. Yeah, they're not really just killing her like that. I mean, that's messed up. I wanted to get more of her. Jeez. I'm mildly upset. I would even say I'm moderately upset. But yeah, teleporter would be hard to kill. You know, with all that wind, I have expected her skirt to get blown up and see some Ponsu, but it would not happening, it seems. Is it wrong, though? Or is it just different? How far... Just... Yeah, she basically killed someone in the first few minutes. Why would I know anything? I'm just a pink-haired serial killer. That's one way to phrase, I killed her. Where is she going with this? I mean, I'm glad we're having some Me Too screen time, but I'm also always worried when I see her have screen time with Nana. It does sound pretty messed up, doesn't it? She's really good at having some truth in her lies. Just look on Michiru's face. Just... No, please blame yourself. Yeah, can you burn the corpse for me? You know, just a quick favor. That's a lot of text, wow. The best technique, friendly fire. Is that what we're doing today, just burning corpses? That's one way to spend an afternoon. Smart man. So we are bringing up that possibility. Only if we tell the truth about Nana too. The real truth. But they don't know the real truth. I wish people wouldn't just so easily believe her. You know, seeing her emotionally manipulate people is almost as bad as seeing her kill them. Okay. Oh, that shot. So he looks like Helia's making a bit of a move here. Yeah, you basically are involved all the time. I love seeing her get called out, but damn it, somebody had to ruin it. What are you even pointing at, a zombie? I thought we took care of all those. Oh. 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 Man, she looks like she saw something. Yeah. So Nana was trying to make it where... Yeah, I was about to say that. She's deliberately making it where they saw her during the time of death. Convenient timing on that. Just when he was trying to accuse... Just when he was trying to accuse her on that. I don't like seeing Michiru sad. Yeah, the medium size won't do. Give me the big one. With me, my new friend. Can I touch it? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I can kind of see that. What exactly happened? Oh, well, man, he does. I know he's immortal, I guess, but man, he just... It's a brave man. Went down the wrong pipe. There's gotta be a better way to find out if it's poison or not. The window's being relevant again. Can mark that off the list. Fast acting poison, too. Contacts. Okay, that makes sense, the eye gouging. That's messed up. You can just call her Gyaru, yeah. Right. That shadowy version. Teleportation. Yeah, the weird window. Because she hates you all, wants you all dead. That would make sense. She's definitely been pushing herself lately. I love how he just isn't even using their names. Just Gyaru 1, Gyaru 2. So I've heard. I would never do it. Good times. Yeah. Just love how he just keeps calling her that. Man, that sound alone almost made me jump. Ah, right. That is definitely suspicious. I guess we could call that a flip up, yeah. Man, this really is just light and L, just so much. Michiru, Oh yeah, she did unlock her phone before, didn't she? Well, not Kaori's, but you know. Yeah, it's definitely typed in by Nana, that part. Because I know Up to the Fuck You was already done before Nana started messing with it. I think that was the last thing. I mean, she clearly did something. It's so painful to see Michiru continue to defend her. Okay. Oh no, do we have reinforcements? I think he's about to. So let's see what this genius Kyoya has put together. Oh, please do. Is the episode almost over? No, we have a little bit of time. But yeah, it does hurt to see her continue to defend Nana. It really does. Let's go. It wasn't with a stick, but yeah. He wouldn't know that. Great little illustration for it. Or whatever. I had enough tree and a forest. Damn. He is so good. Yeah. What is it? What? Oh, the stab mark for the needle, maybe? Oh, no. Well, yeah, there definitely was, sir. We know that. Because, Habu was dead before she could have. Yeah. That's a real possibility. Well, naturally. By threatening her to give you the number. That part's easy. Also, that, just, now that she can, but the wind is so intense. Would she really? That would not be smart for her to do, but I didn't think about it too much, but now that he mentions that, that does, kind of sound familiar. Well, yeah, you're a zoomer, right? You can do that. Let's search you. Flashbacks at Tsunekichi. Except, yeah, this is, I feel like she did something. I feel like she must have... Because she's not stupid, even though she does have some slip-ups when she's so tired and everything. Push her limits. But I feel like she wouldn't just continuously have it on. I'm sure she would have, even if it's just a small opening, some kind of opening to just ditch the phone. Like maybe when Kyoya looks in another direction for half a second, she just tosses it in a corner or something. I don't know. I don't know when exactly she would have done that. But like either that or she has another secret pocket. I don't know. Should probably just wait till the discussion to really talk about this. But man, what an episode. Yeah, how many of these people are just dead now? A lot of them. Yeah, everyone that's embracing Michiru right there is dead. Survival of the fittest. That's actually a really good end card. Okay. Okay, that was the 8th episode of, Talentless Nana. So this is a pretty good episode. Obviously, I was a little bit disappointed just how quickly Habu died. That's her name, right? I never really thought about what her name was until now, but I think that's what they kept calling her. I'll probably just double check that before I continue on the names. Yeah, Habu and Kaori. Those are the two, pretty much the two victims of this episode, which definitely was not good for them. But see, when exactly did she die? I want to see exactly how long she survived in the episode. Yeah, we had such a friendly atmosphere up until things changed. Yeah, she was already on the ground basically before 4 minutes. And she was dead pretty much, I think a little bit after 4 minutes. Man. Yeah, she just... Yeah, about 4 minutes, 8 seconds or so when she died. Man, I was getting so excited to see more of our Gyaru characters, But, no. She died, and I think we didn't even see Kaori alive really after this, did we? I think the next time we saw her, she was already dead. But yeah, I mean, Nana saw the opportunity, right? Like, she even said, I think Habu was not a big priority to kill, but she killed her. She took her phone. She contacted Kaori to set up her death too. Almost a 2-for-1 sale of murder. So, man. But the interesting thing about this episode is that, yeah, Kyoya really got on her tail. So, because that's a big thing. Because at this point, Nana very much is aware of progressively getting more and more suspicious. Which, yeah, Kyoya mentioned later in the episode, like, hey, you seem to always be missing or something, when someone dies. Like, you never really have a good alibi. It's more or less what he was getting at. And apparently, Nana was thinking something similar, so she was able to kind of get that set up before Kyoya threw the question in. So she was able to, like, all smugly kind of, respond to that a little bit later. But, because, yeah, definitely, because I'm nowhere near as smart as Nana or Kyoya, like, maybe 10% as smart as them. So I was confused on a lot of points until they were explained to me, like the body burning, right? Like, I didn't really get why Nana was so big on that. Well, it's because she wanted them disposed of because, yeah, Habu's corpse would be evidence, right? But, and yeah, like, it's basically, yeah, hiding a tree in a forest. I keep wanting to say hiding a forest in a tree, but I don't think that's physically possible. But yeah, they finally come back, and they see Kaori literally dead. Yeah, they all run in. We see her there. There's a good shot, too, where you get the camera through the hallway, and you see her from there, but you only see, like, the head section. That was a pretty great shot there. But, yeah, at first I thought, she just, like, saw something absolutely terrifying, almost like one of those horror movies where you see something beyond human comprehension, and it freaks you out, and it just... Yeah, that's more or less what I was thinking, but no. It was the contact lenses. Like, that would be so horrible. You put in because it's like, oh, I don't want to think about it. Just your eyes, because your eyes already are like a very sensitive area in a sense, right? So just like, you can't really like scratch your eye like if it's an itch. You can't really scratch it. You can't really like, you can't put a band-aid on it. Like if your eyes get injured, there's really not a lot you can do. So if it's just like an agonizing pain from poison, like what again? You try to gouge your eyes out, like not. Even if you had a good reason to try to do that, it would still be very difficult. I don't think I could do it, even if my eyes were in pain. But yeah, just I can't. So it's the top 10 agonizing ways to die, I would say, like having like poison eyes. Just it's horrible. But yeah, this episode, Kyoya really went hard on trying to figure out the Nana situation. Because yeah, she did kind of slip up this time. The window, I think, was the big example. I do want to go back to the window part. Or the moment where she realized her mistake. I think we mentioning slip up was actually not too long after the initial window shutting, wasn't it? Let's see. Yeah, he did mention the slip-up thing not too long after he tried to open the window. Because obviously we had, Nana opened the window before, very quickly without any issue. And then we have a little bit later Kyoya, like he shuts the window and then he's like, something seems wrong here. Tries to open it I guess what would be the normal way. It doesn't work. And yeah, I think that's when it did click in his head. And the one scene a little bit later, what did he say that initially started it? Yeah, you try to be friends with everyone, even mean chicks like Takanashi Kaori, right? Me? Friends with her? No, Yeah, even though I didn't really understand exactly the meaning behind it, the sound they made with that freaked out look from Nana, the wide eyes, the red, the sound alone made it very clear. I knew there was some kind of screw up here. I knew that was supposed to be a slip up. I didn't quite get it. But again, the show is always nice enough to explain these things to me. And she did recover pretty well. Because obviously the implication here is if she's not friends with her, she wouldn't go to her room, she wouldn't know how the window works, That's not something you would know if you were friendly with her and hung out in her room and stuff like that. But if she says she's not friends with her, it's a little bit weird that she knows how the window works, right? So that's how it all comes together. But she did a little bit of a good recovery here. I even had a chance to visit this room once before. So yeah, Nana... Yeah, we had to talk about Bully and Michiru, you see. That was definitely the best recovery she could have made. But definitely enough to get him suspicious, that's for sure. But man, just the back and forth between Nana and Kyoya is just so good. The inner monologues, the facial expressions, the, bouncing back and forth between Nana's serious murderer voice and cutesy pretend voice. That's what I'm going to call those two things. So... But yeah, I mean, we knew from the beginning of the episode that, yeah, Nana wanted access to Habu's phone, Yeah, hey, I'm sorry, it was all my fault. Your contacts are on the table, I didn't use them, BTW. You can have the chocolates. Also, I saw an enemy of humanity. Crazy, right? Okay, yeah. But basically, setting up for her to get the poison contact lenses. Gotta love her profile pic, just has the tongue sticking out because of course she does. But yeah, basically making up so she could use the poison contact lenses. But yeah, that's pretty much brings us to the big thing, right? Like the phone essentially is a smoking gun, so all he has to do is find the phone on her possession, and there's literally no talking herself out of that, right? Which is why I'm pretty sure she did something with the phone. I don't know what it is. Either she tossed it at an opportunity where she could have done so, or there's some extra pocket, or maybe she put it in the female pocket. It's always a I wouldn't put it past Nana. Obviously, it's in this situation, it's that much of a smoking gun that you do what you got to do to get that thing hidden. But that's the cliffhanger they left us off on, because not only is Kyoya full on calling her out here and really setting up the whole narrative for how this all could have went down, really putting her on in the hot seat. We even have an audience of 5 or 6 people watching this, so even if Kyoya wasn't immortal, she wouldn't be able to just, kill him and blame it on someone else. Everyone is here. She can't kill all of them at once. She's just not that powerful, right? She thrives on sneak attacks, right? Otherwise, she wouldn't be able to get very far. Emotional manipulation, sneak attacks, that's pretty much her MO. That's her combo for killing people. But that's not going to work here. There's too many people here. They have superpowers. Like, she can't fight them all, so she's somehow going to avoid having the phone found. I can almost guarantee that. I just don't know how. Yeah, they even show some shots of Kaori and Habu near the end there, and just they did her dirty. They did them both dirty. Oh yeah, the wind. The wind blowing on was a good touch too. And yeah, he does search her a little bit, goes for at least one of the pockets as she gets panicking. Because we do see her panicking, that's the thing. That's why I'm not sure how it's going to go down. Because if she already disposed of the phone, she wouldn't have the reason to have that fidgety eye panicking thing. So, that's... I mean, she's pretended before. Like, she pretended to be locked in the in that one chat or whatever in the previous episode, right? So I don't know. I don't know what she could have done with the phone, if she did anything with it, because if he just pulls it out right now, how does she talk her way out of that? Like, obviously nobody can access the phone but her, but I don't think that would make much of a difference. If it's on her, it's on her. That's all that really matters. Even if they can't access the phone. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see next episode, because it almost feels like we're kind of getting into the final stretch of the series, right? Now that we are really starting to accuse Nana, starting to really get her cornered, getting everyone more and more on board for this idea that Nana is the culprit. Michiru keeps trying to defend her, but like everyone's there, everyone's seeing this stuff. Like even if she somehow didn't have the phone on her, like that wouldn't really absolve her. She would still be very suspicious. We just wouldn't have the smoking gun, so we wouldn't be able to prosecute or anything. But like even without the phone, we're pretty much everyone's suspicious of her. It wouldn't surprise me if we took her leader position away over this. You know, we should at least do that much, even if we can't prove she has the phone, prove she used the phone, prove she killed people. I would still take the leader position away from her, because I think we have enough evidence to at least do that much of an action. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to say on the episode. I do wonder if you actually will find a sister, either dead or alive, or find out specifically what happened to her. Because we brought up Nana brought up the sister a little bit, you know, that the corpses could have been one of her, but they never clarified that it was. They never said that it was. So I'm going to assume that it wasn't on that basis. But that was slick though. Just, you know, typing a message while she was with everyone secretly to make it seem like it couldn't have been her, because they were with them the whole time. Because obviously they're not gonna like stare in her pocket as she's fidgeting with something, you know. At that point in the story, they had no reason to do such a thing. But yeah, Nana is definitely getting back into a corner here. If she does get discovered, what would she do? Just run? I mean, everyone would probably be a little bit in shock if they did confirm that she was a murderer, that she could probably slip through them in the chaos. Because Kirya doesn't have any offensive magical ability, right? So even though he wouldn't panic, he probably couldn't do too much to stop her. If she just wanted to like leap out the window, you know, or something like that, she could probably escape in the short term. But if she did completely have that bridge burned between her and all of her classmates, I do wonder what she would do next. Like, because she can't kill them anymore, really, realistically, as long as they use a buddy system and are never alone, right? Which I would do if I was on an island with a murderer, crazy person. But yeah, there's just so many branching paths we could take from here. I'm not sure which one it will be, so I guess I'm just going to look forward to next episode to see how that is. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.